Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. And welcome to day 3. Can you see that? Okay, you would think I would know where to point, you guys, but it's, I guess, counterintuitive. It's the opposite way. So just, if you don't mind, put up with that because look, again, I glammed up for you guys. I'm in a sparkly outfit. I chose the gold today because I thought it would go with our backdrop because, again, our theme is to have fun in the new year and more importantly, to thrive in 2025. So I've got lots of ways that you can do that. As you guys know, if you're watching, this is day 3 of our 5-day challenge. But you guys, that's not all we have going on this week. In fact, on Monday, I am so excited to share with you, if you guys have not checked this out already, on our podcast, The Career Woman's Secret Playbook, and also on our YouTube channel, I got the amazing opportunity to interview the one and only Dominique Saxa. Dominique has an amazing platform, over 4 million subscribers. She is a beloved TV news anchor from Houston who left that job to pursue these amazing platforms and opportunities she gives specifically to women in midlife. And she's just such a joy. She's an Emmy-winning journalist, a best-selling author. You guys have to check out her book, Life Makeover. But someone at that level of influence, I'm telling you what, she is just amazing because she is so kind and willing to work with small podcasters and YouTube folks like yours truly. And the interview was really great because she believes in everything we're doing here at Shop Talk. Definitely loved the theme of Thrive in 2025. And so, you guys, we had an incredible interview. So if you need some inspiration for 2025 and the new year, you definitely could learn so much about her story because within 1 year, she faced so much change. She lost her mom. Her son went to college. Before that, she had just been through a divorce. She had left her secure job after, again, 28 years in the news business as a TV anchor to kind of, step into the abyss of the unknown. Now, she's been very successful, but, you're really taking those bold moves and making the bold risk of what's going to happen next. And so she shares with us how to face change, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then she's got some wonderful, amazing things. Like, I love the fact that she does not consider the empty nest to be a syndrome. She thinks that's the wrong way to think about it. And like yours truly, she found love in midlife as well. She recently got remarried. She's a newlywed. I mean, it's just such a great story. So when we talk about challenges and working each and every day to try to make a difference and make our lives even better, have fulfilling careers, fulfilling personal relationships, all those things, then that's the reason why, right? Is to tap into our own personal and professional power. So as you know, if you've been following us for a while, we do this New Year to a New You challenge each and every year. If you're not able to join us live, that's fine too. You can always watch the replay. You also actually could always do the challenges from previous years. This is our 5th year to do it, folks. And so remember, if you've not gotten that cheat sheet or the checklist, all you have to do is send us an email. In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? Now, I'm putting my trusty readers. Now, look, I even chose ones that match because that's how much I love you guys. It's true. So I'm going to scroll on down and remind you of what email to use. So you're going to see that pop up on your screen in red. So email me at Dr. Dawn, just DRDAWN, you see that there, at drdawnshoptalk.com. Please check your filters. I have sent the checklist and cheat sheet that lists for you all the challenges we're doing these 5 days to several people. I mean, several, we're live, people. Several people have told me, that's what I meant to say. We have 25 that have registered as of yesterday and some more that are actually joining us. So we have a total of 25 that are all competing for the door prize. And the door prize, I think I mentioned earlier, is so fabulous. I did buy one for myself. But when you register, which means you simply emailed me, okay, so you have gotten this information. When you register, you should have the checklist and the cheat sheet, and you're automatically entered into our drawing. So today and tomorrow, of course, 5:30 p.m. for the live stream. We'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to get together and chit chat. If you are online and watching us, be sure to comment so that I can share your insights and find out what you guys did. If you don't join us live, be sure to comment anyway when you watch it later, because I definitely want to know what you did for your challenge, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. Don't forget that on Friday, our live stream is at 12 noon Central Standard Time always, and that's where we're going to draw the name of our door prize winner live and on the air. All right, you guys, so let me double check the comments, see if we have some comments coming in. You guys, if you're wanting to comment, oh, no comments yet, but I can see who's watching. Okay, thank you. You don't have to comment. We just love you being here. So as the comments do come in, though, if we get some comments specifically about today's challenge, I'll be sure to share that with you. All right, let me take a look at my notes and share with you, you guys, because I've got my own, I have like my own cheat sheet. I don't know if you can see that. I know with the, you try to make the light bright enough to have this beautiful, fun backdrop. And the backdrop has to be well lit. It's a green screen. So, yeah, it makes it difficult for me to show you the actual paper. But, we do what we can. So, my cheat sheet actually includes what I did and what my answer would be. So, with that being said, Wednesday is say the word Wednesday. Okay, even with my readers, I wanted to make sure I got that right. So, in other words, the challenge was to think of one word that would symbolize what you're going to accomplish in 2025. And here's the thing, if you really think about it, there should be one word that comes to mind when you think about the upcoming year. Now, if you don't give it much thought, consider changing that point of view. Really think about, what are my hopes and dreams for the new year? I want you to take some time to think about that. The most successful folks in the workplace, and remember, yours truly always says workplace, not workforce, because I really do believe it can become a workplace family. And I know personally, I've met some of my best friends through my work. So really think about the fact that if you want to truly be fulfilled at work and at home, you have to live your life with a little bit more intention. You got to, really think about things, plan for things. Just sort of winging it by the seat of your pants. Listen, I want spontaneity too. I don't want to plan for everything in my life. We know that we can't control everything. In fact, the idea of control and letting go is very freeing. I do address that actually in that podcast episode I told you about. That was released on Monday. We also have a YouTube video about that interview with Dominique. But I want you to really think about the fact that if you're sitting here going, yeah, New Year's is really, I don't really think about that. I know resolutions don't work. We've got videos, by the way, to help you rethink that. And if you think resolutions don't work, I agree with you. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't have a way to plan our future in some way. I want you to think about dream setting instead. And I've got some great videos about that. Even interviews actually with my daughter when she was stationed in Japan in the Air Force, where we talked about our mother-daughter tradition, about how we set that. So today's challenge about coming up with one word, really sit back, and even if you don't believe in all the New Year's resolutions and really contemplating what you want in the year ahead, start with a place of gratitude. We're so lucky to be here, aren't we? That's so special each and every year. Start with that. And then just think about, what is my overall theme? What am I really trying to accomplish? Let me pull this down just a tad. What am I trying to accomplish in the year? Because if you do a little bit of that, I promise you're going to see your goals achieved. Nobody wants to start something and not finish it. Nobody wants to, just feel like the day slips by and they don't feel very good about how they spent their time. Okay. So in addition to the new year, to a new you challenge and the interview I mentioned, remember, we've got workshops for you to help you on some of that. In fact, we have one coming up. And if you don't live in Arkansas and can't come to our event live, you can actually join live by Zoom. It's called Stress Less, Achieve More without sacrificing work-life balance. So if any of that intrigues you guys, you can use that email right there that's on the screen, Dr. Dawn at Dr. Dawn Shop Talk, and we can tell you more about that. All right, you guys, I am going to go ahead and share with you what I did for my challenge. Okay, so to come up with one word, I have 5 main goals I'm working on this year. And I'm also so proud and excited that I've achieved some important business goals, and I'm really close to achieving the next level in my business for my company. So let me share with you what my word is. It's momentum. It just kept coming to me when I thought about what would really encapsulate what I'm working on this year. Now, tomorrow is Thrive Thursday, right? Remember, we were looking at, in fact, I'm massacring sort of the way I titled it, Thrive for 5 Thursday. That's tomorrow. That's where we're going to think about our 5 main goals. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But when I thought about my 5 goals that I'll share with you tomorrow, what those are going to be, some of those I'm actually going to address in that workshop next week, then momentum is the one word for me. And think about what momentum really means. We know the hardest part of something is just getting started. You know, they always say, right, that even if you're running a marathon starts with those first few steps. A marathon starts with getting your body used to just even being able to run a quarter of a mile, much less 26.2. So momentum is really tied to the fact that if you just get started, picture a big boulder that you're pushing up that hill, right? Metaphorically, right? I don't know a lot of us that are just running around trying to push a boulder up a hill, but I love the visual of, just pushing, pushing, pushing. And once you get it to the top, man, as it goes down, it takes off. And you guys, I feel that way this year. Last year was really hard for me and my family. We lost my mom last year. The day before Thanksgiving, our sweet MJ, our beautiful Westie, was killed in this terrible car accident right here in front of our house. This very day, everybody was coming to stay with us. And that's why some of you got to meet, if you watched our video from the other night and the promotional video, you got to meet our beautiful Madeline Jacqueline. Her name is MJ, right? The initials are MJ in honor of him. And that's one way we're thriving. I'm going back to raising a puppy. It's been many years since I've done that. And so when I think of what's going to propel me forward, to accept change, to accept a life without my mom. Well, momentum came to mind there too, because I was thinking about how she would want me to continue to thrive because she was a business owner. And she would love it. In fact, she was so proud of the workshops and seminars that she would always volunteer to go hear me speak and hear me at these different events. So when I picture some of the special projects I'm working on this year, I'm like, yeah, mom would have loved that. So I believe truly that she's my guardian angel, taking care of me and the rest of my family the way she did when she was here. Definitely a mama bear. And so momentum, you guys, I cannot wait to step into that word. So I have these big goals. Dream big, you guys. I'm a big fan of that. I'm going to make bold moves. I've outlined what my goals are, and I'm this close to achieving a big one in my business. So for me, you guys, it's all about momentum. So anyway, I hope you had fun thinking about what your one word would be. And guys, guess what? It's okay if it changes this year. Start with one, but just really try to think about what's one word that makes me excited about the future, that it just feel like this is what I'm going to work on this year. And don't get stuck in the future, you guys. Really think about the present. Let go of the past, as they say. The past is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. That's why they call today the present, right? Not only to make you aware and to be present in the moment with yourself and the people you care about, but also in terms of the gift that the present really is. So I think you can use the word present in both of those ways. All right, you guys. So something to think about. Now, before we talk about tomorrow's challenge and getting you ready for that, let me double check. Oh, thank you guys for joining. I see more people joining us. We've got a comment. Oh, Jennifer always gives me the most insightful comments. Oh, I love this word. Oh, yes. Another favorite of mine, you guys. Jennifer is so right. Her word is resilience. In fact, we talk about resilience quite a bit in that interview I was telling you guys about before. Definitely. She's saying to stay strong and adaptable through challenges, right? Nobody likes change unless it's something good, right? You're at a store and all of a sudden they decide to put the item you were there for, on sale. Well, that's a sudden change. That's really a great change. That's fun and that's wonderful. But oftentimes what people get scared of are the changes that, may not be that positive. So if you're resilient, like Jennifer, then you can bounce back. You've got a foundation of strength, of faith in yourself and the world around you. And remember, guys, I tell you this all the time if you've been following us for a while or you've worked with our company, that you need to really think about who you surround yourself with. Women are notorious for giving that advice to their children. We say that all the time to teenagers. Hey, be careful about the crowd you're running with. But we don't take our own advice. So really think about that. Surround yourself with people that lift you up. And I know Jennifer personally, she is someone that lifts people up. It's just so important to do that for each other. Okay, you guys, so continue to comment, share with us what you chose to do. So thank you, Jennifer, so much for sharing. Now, tomorrow, let me just give you a little guidance and then we're going to be wrapping up. We're trying to end at 5:45. Tomorrow is Thrive 5 Thursday, right? Thrive 4-5. What that means, guys, is you want to be clear on, and I'm going to go back to Jennifer's example, resilience. Since her word is resilience, then she's going to want to think about 5 goals that tie into her theme that are non-negotiable. So think about 5 things. Like one of them could be taking care of your health, but be specific. Don't just say, I'm going to take care of my health. So I'm going to share with you some of my specific goals tomorrow. So come up with 5 non negotiables for your life, both your career and your personal life. And together we can make that happen. Now, don't forget, guys, I'm always available for one-on-one coaching if that's something you want to do. But you've got access to our Facebook page, our YouTube videos, our podcast. So a lot of great free content for you. Don't forget also on our website, several downloadables. You could print those suckers off and put those up. We also have a free cheat sheet. Oh my gosh, you guys. I forgot that I named that one. What to do when your office is driving you nuts. Okay. So if you came back from the holiday and you're like, my coworkers are already driving me a little batty. Hang on. You got to get your waters in, people. Then you need this cheat sheet. When you log onto the website, it literally pops up, and I got this funny picture of this woman pulling her hair out. You'll love it. But it's a great cheat sheet. It gives you some really great strategies for when you just want to like throw a stapler at someone's head. Don't want you to do that. And by the way, it comes with a free 15-minute bonus coaching session with me. So log onto the website and get all the freebies you can get. Okay. All right, guys, let me check the comments one more time. Love this. Oh, this is a good one. Savannah, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Her word is serenity. Oh my goodness. Y'all, who does not need a little peace of mind, right? I love that. Okay, now that reminds me of the serenity prayer. Savannah, I may massacre it because it's been a while. God, give me the strength to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference, but I'm forgetting a part of it. Oh, man. It's a great prayer. Google it. I would Google it, but I don't want to go much over our time. Okay. But serenity, in other words, really think about what you can and cannot control and let go of the rest. Okay. So if you're like my girl, Savannah, and that is my girl, that's actually my daughter, Savannah, and she works for our company. Yeah, serenity is a great one. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Savannah. Love that. So, yeah, think about peace. Think about not driving yourself into an early grave because you're so worried about the people in your life or yourself or circumstances. So, again, have faith in yourself. Remember, betting on yourself is never wrong. Understand that part of the problem could again be, are you setting healthy boundaries for yourself? Don't overdo it. I know Savannah does that. She tends to spread herself too thin because she's going 100 miles an hour, but aren't we all? So really slow down, create some great routines for yourself. So Savannah, that's going to be my advice, is when you're dealing with life's peaks and valleys, right? And we know that there's plenty around. Really cushion that with that bookend approach you guys have heard me talk about before. So the bookend approach is to start your day with an amazing morning routine. Don't care about what else is going on. If your husband's driving you crazy, if the dogs are driving you crazy, if your mom's driving you crazy, whatever the case may be, start off with an amazing routine. Definitely get your sleep. Sleep affects serenity for sure. And then try to give yourself a structured evening routine to relax and enjoy your day. Definitely come up with at least 5 things that you're grateful for every day. And when you do that, you guys, whether it's Jennifer's word of resilience or Savannah's of serenity, it can really make a difference. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sharing. I want to go ahead and wrap up and be respectful of our time because we wanted to make this about 15 minutes. Remember, same time, same place tomorrow, 5:30. And again, tomorrow's challenge is Thrive for 5 Thursday. That's a tongue twister. I have to keep putting my glasses on to make sure I'm thinking of that right. So tomorrow is not just one word. You got to think about 5 non-negotiables, things you are passionate about. And if you struggle with setting a goal and achieving it, it's just not specific enough. It's just not something that excites you enough. So think about 5 goals that excite you. Be ready to share that tomorrow. Again, guys, if you can't watch this live, remember you can always catch the replay and then comment below. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I can't wait to see you tomorrow and find out how that goes. And then don't forget, you guys, Friday is the day that we are going to draw the name of our door prize winner. So I'm going to go ahead and close us out. I'm going to close out with our video that also gives you just some quick info if you're trying to reach out to us. I thought that'd be a kind of a fun way to close us out tonight. So take care, you guys, and we will see you tomorrow for Thrive for 5 Thursday. Take care.